Hello YouTube, Chester Boy, and welcome to another Kamen G review. So today we take a look at the RKF Runner Series 13 Kamen Grand Geo from Kamen Geo. This is the final retail release of the Runner Series line, and this debuts Kamen Geo's final form. So let's take a look at the box first. So we got Kamen Grand Geo. We got Kamen Grand Geo doing his signature pose. So we got this side here. We got this going on. We got the other figures released down the line. Well, yeah. Of course, there was the one that recently, before this one. Well, before this figure came out, here's Kamen Geo Trinity. Here's the bond. There's the warning labels. Yeah, that's that. Alright, let's go on to the figure. And here's what you get from out of the box. You get the Grand Geo figure, and you get one swappable hand. Well, one swappable gesture. So, I'd say fixed hand, rather. So let's take a look at the accessory real quick, which is his clock hand gesture. You could do it like someone's pointing at you, but normally it's just a clock. It's just a clock hand's gesture. So yeah. So, all right, let's take a look at the figure up close and personal. All right, so you can see he is all gold. Got some white here. We got some silver paint going on. He's all gold on the back, with 3 screws, 3 screw holes. So got the feet. Very nice detailing, I'll say. Now he does have, he does have 4. Actually, wait. I was talking about these watch straps. So we got these watch straps are all on his body. So no, he has 1. He's got 2 on the side. So 1 here and 1 here, running down to the shins. And we got 2 on the arms, so we got this one going down here, and we got 1 watch strap going down here. And of course, there's 1 running on the back. So, yeah. You can see he has a 10. His clock hand and 10A are extended. They're a little bit longer, so yeah, pretty neat. And of course, here's the GQ driver. We got the Geo Ride watch on this side. We got the Grand Geo Ride watch, which looks really, really ridiculously huge, especially when you get the toy version of it. But hey, that's just how it is. So, yeah. Now, let's take a look at the detailing up close. And you can see all around his body, he's got statues of past Heisei riders. So, from the top, from his head, we got the crown. We have Geo up top. Then on the chest, on the middle, we got Decade. So, we got, so we got Kiva. Well, I'm going to go left to right. So, we got Kuga, Kiva, Deno, Build. I think it's Ryuki. No, wait. Okay. This is X-Aid. This here is Double. That's the shoulders. Now we're going to the arm guards. So we got Agito, Ryuki, O's, and as you can tell, since he's doing his Ucheki top pose, that's Forze. Now going to the legs. We got here is, or actually, we're going to go on the side of the legs here first. So we got Kabuto on that side. We got Ghost on that side. And up in the front, we got Hibiki, Blade, Fize, Drive, Gaim, and Wizard. So yeah, that's all 20 Heisei riders, all on his body, all the statues of all the 20 Heisei riders, Heisei era riders. Since, of course, we're in the, because now Japan's in the Reiwa era. So yeah. So yeah, that's all. Now it'll be easier to make out these riders once the SH Figure Arts comes out. Well, the SH Figure Arts version of this figure comes out, so it'll like better detailing. There's gonna be like better detailing on this figure. But all right, so articulation, heads on the ball joint, arms swing out to the side, and yes, the shoulder pads do move out of the way. So, and this they can swing all the way around. So yeah, the shoulder pads are not attached to the chest. Yay, that's pretty cool. We got a bicep swivel right here. There's an elbow joint. We got the wrist swivel. We got the we got this bit of articulation, the chest bit. Now the legs can't go out to the side because of the molding on here, so they can't go out to the side. So you can't do the splits. So, but they can go forward. They can go back. Here's we got the knee joint. We got the ankle joint here, and that's pretty much it. Now, as you see over the figure, there are no holes on his legs on the side. Well, I should say there's no holes on the side of his legs, nor there are no holes on the arm guards. That's because, okay, this guy's not compatible with any of the armor parts from the previous figures released in the Orion Armor Series line. Because, hey, he's already decked out with he's already got all the powers of the past Heisei Riders anyway. Because if you've seen the debut episode if you've seen the episode when this form debuted in, basically he would touch the O's statue and it would summon Kamen O's performing the rider kick onto on another Den-O. So yeah, so basically when he touches like the statue and it summons that respective rider. So basically he can touch the chest here and he could summon Kamen Decade. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's pretty cool he could summon past Heisei Riders. So yeah. Now let's go on to the accessory, which is this hand, which all you gotta do is just remove this hand, plug in this hand, and make him do a signature pose. Yeah, that's close enough. So that's what you can do. However, that's not all. What you can do is that you can make him hold the weapons. Now, of course, we're talking about Kamen Geo himself. We're going to give him Geo-based weapons. So, I'll just say the weapons that belong to Geo. So, for example, you can make him hold the Psycho Chikangi Raid, which this came with the Geo Trinity figure. So, you can make him hold that. Or, let me find another weapon that he can use. Here it is. You can make him hold the Raihei Saber from the Kamen Geo Decade armor figure. So you could do that. Now you can't make him hold. You can make him hold Kamen Gates' weapons like the Jikan Jaclaw in its claw or saw mode, but it would make sense if you equip those with Geo Trinity. So yeah. So that's something you could do. So that's pretty much it for Kamen Geo himself. And before I close off the video, I'm going to show a little evolution. So I'm going to set up Grand Geo right here. So here, we got the first Geo figure, which is Kamen Geo himself, his basic form. Kamen Geo Decade Armor. Kamen Geo 2. And Kamen Geo Trinity. You can see side by side of all the forms of all of his main forms, not counting his past rider forms, whatever. Like Kamen Geo build armor and stuff like that, or actually, well, Decay armor kind of counts, but oh well. So we got from September, we got September, December, January, August or May. I think April. I didn't mean to say August. April. Then June, we got Grand Geo. So we got a nice little evolution of his basic form to his final form. Yep. So yeah, just want to show off a little evolution. From September to June. From September of last year in 2018 to June of 2019. So yeah, there you go. So, overall, the Kamen Grand Geo figure is a very nice addition to your collection. It's a lot of fun, and there's pretty good, decent articulation. Like, of course, according to the back of the box, it says 18 points of articulation. Well, that's a pretty good amount for this figure. And I do like the detailing on this. We got all the gold, we got all the silver, and all the statues of the Heisei era riders. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, when there was a leak, I should say like a magazine scan leak of this figure, well, I should say of this form, people were making jokes about he's wearing a lot of championship belts from pro wrestling, Which, yeah, I can kind of see that, but at the very least, at the end, well, when this form debuted in the show, all the statues all over his body have a purpose. Like I said before, if he touches like one of the statues, it would summon that respective rider. Like for example, if he summons like if he touches the ghost statue on his thigh, it would summon Kamen Ghost, performing a rider kick onto the enemy. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So what are my thoughts on the RKF Rhymer series as a whole? Well, from September, it was pretty interesting because hey, we were expecting like to see like all of the armor forms of Kamen Geo and Kamen Gates, respectively. I mean, yeah, they were pretty neat. Well, of course, I'd like to show these two side by side real quick. Of course, Kamen Gates went to Gates Revive, so that's pretty neat. And of course, Kamen Gates from basic form to DK Armored, then to Geo 2, then Geo Trinity, now to this. So, yeah, pretty cool. Nice little evolution. I did show off nice little clip of an evolution of figures I released, from September of 2018 to June of 2019. So, yeah. So, the Rhymer series line as a whole is alright. It was pretty cool. They introduced a new articulation point, which is this instead of the waist joint, which there was like a joint like right here, and it would twist it like in previous gimmick figures from Kamen Build and stuff like that. But this is actually pretty new, which is this little ab crunch articulation. Or especially for Gates Revive, well, because of the gimmick of the Gates Revive figure, he has an ab crunch like right here because of the gimmick where you have to open up the chest to change to his Shipu form. So yeah, there's that. Now I know that there's gonna be a Waz Ginga figure because I'm actually looking forward to see an RKF release of the Kamen Waz Ginga figure. And now considering this is the final retail release, I'm pretty sure that Waz Ginga figure for the RKF line is gonna be a premium Bandai exclusive. I'm not sure about that, but I am again still looking forward to a Waz Ginga figure for the RKF line. I'm still looking forward to that. So yeah, so the Rhymer series is okay. It's kind of disappointing that there was like a lot of absent armor forms. Like there was no Hibiki armor, there was no Fai's armor, there was no Drive armor in the Rhymer series line. But the only way you have to get those is via the Soto the Soto K-Toy figure line, and that's pretty much the only way you have to get it, unless there's going to be like an RKF release of those armor forms, like those armor armor sets, whatever, in a premium Bandai release that can be compatible with these figures. So that could happen. I don't know. Maybe after when the show is over, when we got the new Reiwa era rider coming out this year, but we'll just have to wait and see what comes out from Bandai. So yeah. So I do recommend this figure. Yes, I do. If you're a fan of this form and you've been watching the show, and if you're collecting these Rhymer series lines or the Rhymer series figures, then I do recommend picking this up. So that's pretty much it for the Grand Geo review. So my next review, I'm going to go back to Mugenbein. We're going to take a look at the Mugen Heroes MW003 Mugen Weapon Eagle Shot. So, thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon next to it. If you want to follow my Twitter and like my Facebook page, the links are down below in the description. So, I will catch you next time. No pun intended there. Take care.